Grand Rising. Somehow I survived last night. A lot of people, they're experiencing such an energy that they've never experienced in their life. And prior to a massive change in your reality, your nervous system needs to be reset. And especially going through what I experienced last night, you need to let go and let God. God is really changing us. And when you realize that you don't have any control, you will go through this massive shift. And I said to myself, what the heck am I experiencing? So your Ascension symptoms, these are the signs that God has changed your timeline. And as I'm distributing this information to the people, we had a very powerful video that I shared yesterday. So many people commented on that video that it helped them. And you'll take a look at that video when you get off this live stream. You have to realize your nervous system is much more than you were led to believe in this reality, in this world, an energetic world. And when you realize these things, I'm here today. I'm here on this live stream, giving this podcast. Those on YouTube Music, how you doing? I'm only here because I study every single day, so I understand what's going on. I have faith in God. These are all the reasons why I'm here. I would not be here without, and I'm paying it forward to all of you, those that are showing up every day, especially in this very potent energy that we're in. You could say to yourself, when is it ever going to end? I saw a lot of the comments. People are saying, I said it last night. I literally said, how is this possible? I will share that because there's always new people. It was as intense as the shift I went through in April. And I'm like, it's back again. So our nervous system is being reset. This is how we actually recalibrate to a brand new timeline. This is not a joke. It's literally happening. And if you're able to make it through this live stream and listen carefully to this podcast today, you'll understand the reality that you're experiencing can be changed. And it's not easy to go through this. So I'm very grateful for everyone that came on this. We're live. James, Cristal, Midge, Leah, David. So grateful for everyone coming on. Please put a like on this video. Very grateful if you do it in the now moment, because we are live. And a lot of people will benefit from this word in this interesting time period. One of the questions I keep asking, was this year worth it? You know, I've done a lot in my life. I've accomplished a lot in my life, and you know, I'm teaching the science of ascension, and we go through these level ups in life. And when we reflect on what we have, God knows what we hold in our heart, and when we reflect on it, you know, I was kind of comfortable. I was at peace prior to the massive changes that I've been through this year. And I'm saying to myself, the chat is blowing up right now. Are you asking yourself, was this year worth it? So, and leave comments, because so many people, such a tremendous feedback on yesterday's video, also on Facebook. I left another powerful post this rising to with the diagram that shows us the shift that we're going through this year. Has to deal with a lot of the heart. And you have to realize your heart chakra, your heart and your nervous system, that frequency is what is actually dictating that reality, the broadcast. It's not your thoughts. It's not that demented brain, is something that I share on this channel. Okay? A lot of what you have in your brain are subconscious programs that other people gave you, and you are living somebody else's life. You're living the life that maybe people on the TV, maybe you had a lot of, maybe not the best of friends or influences in your life. Who and what influences you? You got to be real careful. You have to realize that this universe is free will. Everything is a result of your frequency, and you're going to connect to people through that frequency. I know Soul Star, there's a massive reset that has happened this year. But if you do want better friends, of friends that are in resonance with you, we love everyone, but some people, they want to stay where they are on that timeline. You are, and this is not a joke again, you are now shifting onto a different timeline. And you have to realize that who's going to stop you? Nobody's going to stop you, okay? Alexandria 825, thank you very much for the super chat. I'm very grateful for the support. I'm truthfully grateful for all I have and keep receiving through Jesus Christ. I am unlimited. I'm very grateful for that. Gratitude is going to get you through this time. I reflect on my life and the things that I've already accomplished. And sometimes we forget them, you know, and I sat through certain things last night, reviewing what I have, what I've accomplished. And you lose focus, especially when this energy is so high. So I'm very grateful, Alexandria. Gratitude is absolutely important. For real. Thank you so much for the super chat, for real. I'm very grateful. And thank you to whoever sent the super chat before I went live. If anyone, or if you're here, let me know. I'm very grateful for all that support. Thank you. Yeah, Jen, God says, I am worthy, Jen writes. And not only is God going to tell you that you're worthy, you're going to have to realize it for yourself. And that's what this shift is all about. That's what this channel is all about. You're ready to lift the hammer because you're worthy. And once you realize your worth, your life changes. You're worthy of a better life experience, which is the result of, or can be, the relationship that you have, right? The friendships that you have, the work that you do, or now the vocation that you carry out in life. These are things that you're worthy of. You got to stop sitting there. And once you make this free will decision, you go through this process called Ascension. It's happening right now. This is the truthful manifestation. And in order, when you realize, as Tesla said, this universe, if you think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, so now we're starting to understand when our internal frequency shifts, man, and I'm saying to myself, what was this year worth it? I don't know yet, but I've been through things like this before. Just like I read in the comments in yesterday's video, I've never experienced what I've experienced this year. I've had Ascension symptoms before. I've had level ups before. So this will be I told you this is the greatest reality show you'll ever see, right? And, you know, at the end of this year, I guess we'll see if it was worth it, because we're living through it right now. We're actually living through it. And that's why a lot of people resonate with this channel, right? Because we're going through it together. We're live. Leah loves life. The Triple L. What up, Triple L? I give everyone nicknames if you're new. Thank you for all you do. I'm so grateful for the super chat, Leah. It is time to love life. You have to love life, and it's hard to do when you are sitting there. Last night I had such a wave of energy go through me, and I'm like, how is this possible? Is this even real? The extreme. Not feeling comfortable in your own body, the energy, the feeling your heart chakra expanding. Earlier this year, you know, and I was going through a lot more earlier this year, and one of the things about me, if you're new to me, I have the testicular fortitude, we'll call it, to show, because I just show things how it is. and I showed the world what a heart chakra activation actually looks like. It doesn't look like unicorns and rainbows. You could go to the channel page and you could see me go through it. I documented everything that I went through this year, and hopefully it helps other people. Yesterday's lesson is going to help so many people. The feedback of the comments, unbelievable. You might be on this live stream right now and you're saying to yourself, you know what, I don't understand the feelings that I have. Why do I feel so intense, like I feel like I'm about to die? And you know, you have to understand this process. A lot of people get caught up in the middle. So many people get caught up in the middle. That's why they never actually achieve that ascension, that reality jump, that timeline jump. I educated myself. I'm educating a lot of people through this and sharing firsthand experience and real life evidence. And it's not easy. So when you're in this intensity, when you're in this void, absolutely faith. Sometimes we have to have a little bit of faith in our lives. Where is she? This is what, so realize that your feelings are valid. But this is the process. There are procedures and protocols that we have to go through on our journey. And going through this process right now, you know, when I say, was it worth it? I came here to learn the truth about life. You might be on this live stream and you say to yourself, I really want to learn the truth. I'm interested, right? I'm curious. What is the actual truth? And if you're wired that way, I look back at this year and, you know, I learned so much. So, you know, when you say, was it worth it? You know, this is, so the message that God gave me and my job is to restore balance and alignment. You know, you might go out in the world and say, you know what, it's out of balance. It's very out of alignment. Are you saying that to yourself? So I could reflect on my life and, you know, I was building things and doing the work here, but certain things were not balanced and they were not in alignment. And, you know, now when I reflect on, and sometimes pain and pressure puts us through it. Sometimes the love that, you know, that we don't even understand puts us through it. So regardless, I learned the truth about a lot of things. I did a very powerful video, how God reveals the truth to you. I suggest you watch that video. Yeah, God revealed a lot of truths to me. Certain things still haven't been revealed, but the main thing is the truth that of the power that I possess, and that I could constantly remanifest realities. And you might be getting this message. You say, hey, you know, I want to remanifest realities. It's unbelievable. You know, you don't have to live in limitation, and you don't realize the power that you actually have. And sometimes we have to be tested. And sometimes God has us on the threshing floor. And then once we go through it, and you make an internal free will decision, okay? And so your internal identity has shifted. You know, you might have been here, and now you have to be at the top. So you don't just go there. You have to go through a system reboot. God has shifted your timeline. That's why you feel like shift. This is all stuff we've been talking about. There's nothing else to talk about when this energy is this high this past week. You know, I shared with everyone that the path will be revealed. If you didn't watch that or listen to that podcast, you should check it out. This is a major time period. And you have to listen carefully. You have to feel carefully. I have to feel what I feel in my heart. What makes sense to me, and know that there are certain things I'm just not in control of. And it's difficult. It's difficult. You know, we always want to be in control, but there are things in life that we're not in control of. We cannot control what is around us. However, we can control from within. There was a man on YouTube 7 years ago. He came out on the front line in nature. He was saying that. So who was like, oh, that was me. sometimes I so sometimes I have to listen to my own videos because when the energy gets so high, I recently reshared a video. The only way out is through. So when I'm sitting there and I'm feeling Ascension symptoms and feeling the anxiety and your whole body is shaking and your nervous system is resetting, and we're sitting here and we're saying to ourselves, this is unbelievable. The noises are starting. I have to listen to that as well to realize. So, you're getting this and you're saying, oh, it's getting real intense, Aaron, and it's never done today. I said today, so I came outside today. I haven't been outside in a while. For those that watch on a daily basis, if you're loving this, click subscribe and show up every single day, 9 a.m. Eastern. We have a video to help you become the greatest version of yourself. So I haven't been outside in a while, and I said I needed to be outside today because it is the energies are so high, and that is what I shared on Facebook. If you have not connected with me on Facebook, there are many people that are connecting rapidly. You don't understand what's going to happen, so I can't believe the growth that's happening there. Hit me up on Facebook, and I took you on a walk. I show you what I do. Yeah, and when the energies get this high, you have to connect to this earth. And we have to ground ourselves. There was no way that there was going to be any noise today. That's why I came outside. But we might have to go inside, but we'll see. Aaron writes, we love your deck chats, brother. I love them too. I love them when it's nice and peaceful and the gardeners are not, I appreciate them doing the work and everything in the neighborhood. But yeah, you can't make this stuff up. So you can see my bees are back. The bees are back. You could hit the beautiful bees in the chat if you're there. Yeah, it's unbelievable. But these are the things that pressurize us. The things, the distractions. I might have to go inside, just so you know, if you're watching. Those that are listening, you're just listening. No, this is where we are in life, and you know what the funny thing is too? There's a whole area here somehow, and it's like from both sides, and somehow they just start here. I appreciate the sport, Aaron. It's unbelievable, but it's good that they're doing it. But here we are. It's the chaos of life, and it's so taxing. I appreciate everyone. So yeah, I could have just maybe just show a picture, and we're on YouTube Music anyway, so I'd just be like talking. So put a like on this disaster of a live stream. It helps others find this live stream. So I deal with my own, because I want things to come out right. I have so much anger right now because there's a whole day and there's so much chaos that's going on. But when I look at it, this is what God is doing for us now. And to put us through the pressure, this is the experience. So yeah, this is what it is. I appreciate that, M. Parker. Appreciate that. I like to give high quality content. And again too, a lot of what I go through, we're trying to, we always want to do the best that we can. And it is crazy. Yeah, and you could reset your life in 3 days, Laura. You can reset your life in 3 days. Um, this debacle of today, really shows us there's absolutely no control. There's no control, and you just have to let go and just ride the wave at this time. Yeah. It's a rough go at it. It's a rough go at it. Yeah. Well, all we could do is keep going. All we could do is keep going. So we'll see what we do with this one. We're still live. If you like this, to me, it's like, it is what it is. Going with the flow is important. But yeah, I will take this time. Yesterday's video has such a great feedback on it. And so what you see from this live stream is the real life evidence of what I discussed. And it's everything is going to be shook. And I've been shook for months now. And, it's like, was it worth it? And it gets so annoying. Was it worth it? Was it worth it to go through everything that we went through? A lot of people, are feeling it this year because this is the 9 year. So it has to be the total demolition of the past. So the more that the past, the more that it collapses, it leaves us free for the new. So there's so many, and the way that my mind works is there's multiple things going through my mind at this time. Now, why do I have to do this, and this? Like a lot of people don't understand people like us. How many things are running through your mind all at once? Calculations, permutations. I shared that if you ever watched The Equalizer, if you've ever watched that movie with Denzel, I love Denzel. Like how he's calculating things, I'm like, that's me. That's me. He's like calculating every second, all these things running through his mind. They're showing you. I'm like, that's me. So a lot of people will not understand you at this time. The energies are high, but this is the path that we're in. This is the path, and I'll try to make this as quality as I can. But some people like this, so it is. Everyone has a different. Like when I look at my channel, some people love the live streams. Oh, do more live streams. And some people love when I do the pre-recorded out in nature. Oh, you got to do more of that. So I try to reach everyone by doing this. Just talking a little bit about the channel if you are new. That's why I don't fit into boxes. So a lot of what I do, and this is how I felt this year to speak about things, because to be a slave to an algorithm, it's not authentic. And that's why I'm grateful for all of you. When you hit like, if you have clicked subscribe, it really does help. Clicking subscribe, it overrides those things. And we can't be held to labels. We have to realize that this world, it is chaos right now. Total chaos. There was one time, there's always new people. So I know how to edit the bad stuff, but some people might like it. The live stream started like once I came out of the shower and I was here. Some of you remember that episode. things just do whatever, you know. It gives us a look into what this all is about in our lives. It's a lot of people play pretend, and it's got to be exhausting to wear a mask of play pretend for so long. Yeah. Drive and determination, Johnson writes. Yeah. I did a full video of the difference between motivation and driven. You have to go beyond motivation, and you have to be driven. And, you know, like I'm driven to at least get a piece of content out that's decent right now. Is this decent? Is this decent, Light Warriors? I'm sorry with all the chaos that was going on, but that chaos, God gives me these examples. You know, this is what happens. This is what goes on. And that's a real life. I got to be careful what I say. I say, I love to give the people real life evidence. So we have this whirlwind. So God gives me the example so I could teach people. This is the whirlwind that we're all going through. And, you know, if I just made the decision to, you know, just do it right here in YouTube studios. But then there was the, you know, distraction of outside. This is what we're all going through. And, you know, that's why we're saying to ourselves this year, was it worth it? Maria Richards, thank you so much for the super chat on this not so professional live stream and podcast today. I'm so grateful for that. Thank you. Ultra professional today. Ultra professional. No, this is where we are, people. This is where we are. I appreciate you, Joe. It's not easy. It's not easy to go through the pain. We're all going through pain, but that is the metamorphosis that we're all experiencing. Sun and Moon writes, real recognizes real. Keep going. Yeah, I tell people, you know. So it's amazing how many people I've met in my everyday life journey that now are light warriors that watch this daily. Most of these people are in the gyms that I train in. And, you know, we have to be the same regardless if we're in front of the camera or out. Who are you all day long? And that's the problem with social media. People put on a pretend, and to see that it drains you. It hurts our people that people pretend that their life is so squeaky clean when it's really not. And we need to show the world our shadows. My life is not perfect. I had to go through, like, people will see the kingdom that I've built, but they don't realize everything that I went through to build it. And this is the strength training, the spiritual strength training. You know, I strength train in the gym, but this is the spiritual strength training that we all have to go through, the refinement that we're all going through. So I appreciate, hold on, I gotta see this one here. So Faith, and I had a comment like this before. I don't drink coffee every day. I'd just like to. But I had someone come in once and say, oh, like, I show people, I'm just going to take another sip of this coffee. You could take a sip of yours as well. And I'm not picking on you, Faith, but I had one of these beta males that think that they're a spiritual guru come in and say, how can people, he's drinking coffee and all this other stuff. So one of the things that I do is show people there are so many weak and worthless influencers in this life. I'm going to go back and tell, like I had one of these beta bitch boys that came in my comment section. I'm going to go back and tell my guru that you said this. What a clown. Are you a man? So when I see certain things like this, everything that I do comes from a place of authenticity, not perfect. I was telling some of my friends in the gym, I said, you know what? I know I could be more shredded, but right now the energies are so high. I've been eating sourdough bread. I know I could be like more like shredded, you know, it's everything in life. I see people train one way. I see it in the gym, right? Everyone has their clique and cult, right? I see certain people, like there's a certain area. There's certain people that are into CrossFit and they look down upon people that lift weights. A certain, like you have to have this certain, every single label, every single thing will fall. That's what I do. This is what I do. And I show the truth. I do everything. I was talking to my friend. I'm here, I'm pumping out calisthenics, and then I lift weights, and then I do this, then I'm walking on the beach. I do everything. I don't fit in a box. If this resonates, please put a like on this video. We're trying to do the best we can today. This was a whirlwind of energies, but this is where we are right now. Okay? And when you go through the whirlwind, that's why I did those videos. If you're new to the channel, visit the channel page. We have thousands of videos to help you become the greatest version of yourself. I did those 3 videos. I love to do certain things. I don't do them all the time. I'm not going to do a video running up the stair mill, but I did those videos to show people a lesson. There's lessons within lessons on this channel. I go very deep. Do you like it deep? I'm the man for the job. I was running up the stair mill, giving the lesson to show people when the intensity is so high, the truth always comes out. When I'm on the stair mill, I'm preaching, I'm giving the lesson. I don't have time. You have less time to pretend. So hasn't the energy been real high? Have a lot of people been exposed this year, and heck, the past 5 years? When the energy goes really high, that mask falls off, ladies and gentlemen. That mask falls off, ladies and gentlemen. So this is where we have to realize there is energy that is here, that is changing us at a very deep level. Very deep level. And then we go into the void. Poppy Schultz, thank you so much for the super chat on this very strange live stream, Poppy. I'm so grateful for the support. Thank you very much for that. Here we are. But the feedback that I got on yesterday's lesson, that lesson will last the test of time. And I made that video as a teaching tool that over the years, if you haven't seen it, and I got so many powerful comments on it, anytime you go through a massive ascension, you will have this feeling, and you don't want to get caught up in the middle, because so many people get caught in that depression stage because you're caught between 2 realities. This is a real thing. God has shifted our timeline. So when people see the replay of this, they're going to see me in one timeline, and then they're going to see me here in another timeline. God is literally shifting us timelines. So the timeline of me being there is that we won't want to kind of go more towards nature, but you go through this whirlwind. I shared to people, they see me, living by the beach and everything, but I was Dorothy in the Wizard. I'm Dorothy. How you doing? I was Dorothy in the Wizard of Oz. And Dorothy, right, the storm came, and in a big storm, I didn't know where to go. I didn't know how to get there. And it picked me up and it launched me to where I needed to go. Now there's a new part, a new phase of our life. And I don't know how it's going to play out. I have zero evidence. I don't know how I don't know. And you might be going through this as well. As I shared in our Facebook post today, this, phase of the solar flash is really about a heart activation. And I've been through this all year. And, even, now I say, for the amount of pain that I've been through, was this worth it? Without seeing the other side. Without seeing the other side. Or you could do the figure 4 leg lock, Cindy. Oh, you got to slap on the figure 4. Believe Ric Flair slapped you in the figure 4. Yeah, so it is a powerful time period, and I hope that this little chat, even though it was a little chaotic, and we'll do the best that we can to kind of fix the replay. God is going to take us and send us where we're supposed to be. Where we're supposed to be. So, Anastasia, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm so grateful everyone's supporting this wackadoo of a live stream today. So grateful for you being here. And I really had a lot of powerful feedback. You might be feeling a little depressed at this time. You feel like you have this energy coursing through your body like you're about to die. And that is the frequency of the old life collapsing. And now you're entering a new timeline. This is a real thing. People are really feeling it right now. The feedback I got there on Facebook. So I will be sharing that very powerful video at the end of this live stream. You will find it at the pinned comment. Please take the time to listen to it, and just all you have to do is drop a like on that video so that the whole world will be able to hear it, because so many people are feeling this, and know that your feelings, the depression that you're feeling, know that it's valid. Know that so many people in the entire world are feeling this right now. Everyone's feeling it right now. Okay. And, so take the time to review that video. And as we move forward, it will be known as the science of Ascension. Mr. D is here to finish the job. Okay. So I love you guys very much. I'm so grateful for everyone that tuned into this, highly professional live stream podcast. That everything was going crazy, but here we are. So good night by you. It's grand rising by me, but we're scattered around the universe. Actually, people are tuned in from other dimensions. Somehow they can pick up this podcast. So I appreciate you all. And, take the time to check out yesterday's video, check out all the videos, and the other comments. And I replied to someone yesterday, and I pointed out, I did about 5 videos in the past month, teaching how to get rid of the previous version of yourself, how to end it once and for all. And I did it. And, I lived through it, and it's not easy. And instead of waiting for God to prune your life, you might have to do it yourself at this time. So I appreciate that. Nicole writes, this is a badass stream, authentic. Oh, baby. I appreciate that. Yes, I am known to be the badass of spirituality. If you're new to me, I'm Michael. It's good to see everyone. And, grateful for the community support, everything that you do. Click subscribe if you haven't. It really helps. Connect on Facebook. A lot of people like today's diagram and connected video. You have to go through it, man. We all have to go. I had to go through the chaos. So this whole thing today, no matter where I was, okay, there was chaos everywhere. That's where you can't get reprieve. You can't relax. And then you could be sitting on the couch trying to be calm, and your whole body is shaking. You don't even feel comfortable in your own body when you go through this Heinrich metamorphosis. Does that resonate? Let us know in the comments. Yesterday's video, it is going to be a video that's going to help so many people over the course of time. Check it out. It's at the pinned comment. I love each and every one of you. We are the royal family, James. So grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. And, you know, just know that there's something big waiting for us. Because as we go through the big internal shifts, the external reality is going to shift as well. So, you know, chaos to clarity was the mission. We went through a lot of chaos. So I love you all. Thank you for supporting this very crazy live stream, ultra professional. We'll try to fix it up as best we can. Please put a like on it. I appreciate that before we get off. And definitely check out yesterday's video and share it with a friend that might be struggling at this time. It is a very, very potent energy. And this is the timeline shift. It's a real thing. I love you guys. Bye for now.